Hi guys, welcome back to another video in the r/PettyRevenge subreddit. Today I have quite a few short but oh so satisfying revenge stories for you. But you know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold. So get your jacket on, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Young girl being obnoxious gets a mouthful of fart. Once upon a time, in a long Primark queue, I waited. A 5-year-old girl was next in the queue with her mother. Pre-COVID, so less than a foot away from me. She was literally the worst, throwing a tantrum, making rude comments about her mother for not buying her certain things, being obnoxious to other people in the queue, and generally being loud and intolerable. And the mother wasn't doing a thing about it. I must have listened to her nonsense for at least 15 minutes because the queue was barely moving. Well, it just so happens that her head height was pretty much identical to the height of my butt, and I had some slippery thunder brewing. Yep, you guessed it. That obnoxious girl got a point-blank mouthful of my silent fury. Boy, did she make a stink about it. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it was a belter. Hints of creamed spinach and old wet leather. Don't know what I'd been eating, but I'm still proud of how my colon dealt with that situation to this day. I'm pretty sure nobody was gonna call me out. I was a silent, but deadly, bystander minding his own business. The only thing I regret was how many innocent victims paid the price for my social justice that day. Because to be honest, the smell was so bad, I might as well have shat myself. Wow, OP truly is a hero and a poet. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Fart Man. I think everyone should band together and start farting on all the obnoxious bad kids as well as their parents at the grocery store. It'll be a social movement for the ages. A flatulent movement, if you will. Fart justice warriors. Ah yes, crop dusting for peace. The only political agenda I want to be a part of, that's for sure. Lady wanted to get drinks free, so I made them worth that price. I'm a bartender and the area I work in is upper class and petty as hell. As I tell people all the time, I don't go out here, I just work here. One random night not too long ago, I'm making drinks at the well for servers to take to their customers at their tables while the other bartenders handle our bar top guests. It's the middle of our rush and one of my servers comes up with a drink a quarter full and sets it down saying the customer hates it and was demanding a different drink. Specifically, they wanted a vodka mojito. I was too busy to put up a fight and the poor girl looked run down already from the night. So I went ahead and made it, even though it was obvious the woman was just looking for free stuff. The server runs the drink to the table and it happens to be the table closest to my well, so I can see and hear everything. She sets it down and hurries off to another table waving her down. And I watch as this woman slams the drink until there is nothing but mint and ice left in the glass, with maybe half an ounce of liquid at the bottom, then turns around and grabs the server again. I specifically asked for this with vodka. Yes, ma'am, it is. I know what vodka tastes like. This is clearly rum. Tell your bartender to make it right this time. I'm not paying for this. The server tried to say something but was rudely cut off and told to get it remade again. So she picks up the glass and walks over to me. I'm so sorry, OP, she starts. And I immediately tell her it's okay. I saw the whole thing. Girl, don't worry, I got you. So I remade the woman's drink. One virgin mojito coming up. Nothing but mint, lime, simple, and soda water. I cannot explain the satisfaction we both felt when that drink hit the table and we watched the woman sip it and go, now that is vodka. You get what you pay for. Edit, since people are wondering, she ended up getting one drink comped off, that drink being the virgin one. She paid for the others. Bravo, OP. People that lie to get free stuff are the worst. And I've noticed that the people that do this the most are wealthy people that don't need free stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure a bartender is perfectly capable of making a basic mojito. You're not fooling anyone. My advice to the mojito lady, and is basically just a good basic rule for life, is don't mess with people who make your food. And if you do need to send something back because it actually is wrong, do it with the utmost respect because everybody makes mistakes from time to time. If you're going to be impatient, you can wait longer. So I was doing laundry at my apartment complex's laundromat. My clothes are in the dryer. Usually I'm good about being there before they're done, but this time I was a little late. No more than 2 or 3 minutes late. Someone is waiting for me because they wanted the dryers I was using. There are plenty of others, but I get it. Some people just have their favorite machines they know work good and aren't broken or whatever. So she's yelling at me about how incredibly rude and inconsiderate it was for me to not be on time to get my clothes out. And I totally get it. I should have been there, but it wasn't more than 3 minutes, so it's really not as big of a deal as she's making it seem. Anywho, I'm there to pick up the clothes so she can use the dryer she wants. But what's this? Crap. They're not as dry as I want them. They were perfectly dry, so I keep them in for another hour. If she's still there when I go back, I'm gonna do it again. 2 dryers are $1.85 each. That's the best $3.70 I've ever spent. I sure hope OP made sure to set the dryer on the delicate cycle. Use low heat when dealing with impatient buttheads with delicate sensibilities. Okay, I have a confession. I do something similar to this. When I'm at a crosswalk and there's a clearly impatient person that acts like me walking across the road for 20 seconds is detrimental to their life, I will walk so slow across that crosswalk. Like painfully slow. Maybe even put on a show and limp a little. Geez, these petty revenge stories just make me realize that I'm a terrible person. Want to sit by the window seat? Okay. So my ex-boyfriend and I went on vacation and he had never been on a plane before. Our seats were separate because of late planning and it was cheaper. I had a window seat somewhere and he had an aisle seat, so I offered him mine. He happily accepted and that's that. So on the plane back home, he actually had a window seat and I had a middle seat. I asked him if we could trade now so I could sit by the window. He told me no, it was his spot and he wanted to sit there. I was kind of bummed, but okay. What do you know? 5 minutes later, the stewardess comes to ask me if I could change seats with someone up front. Because of her crutches, she wasn't allowed to sit near an emergency exit. So I got the seat in the front with no one beside me, next to a window, and a crap ton of extra leg space. My ex came whining to me that he wanted to switch seats now, so I happily told him to F off. The relationship didn't last very long after that. Good karma came through for OP that day and I love it. So glad that she states that this is her ex and that she didn't put up with him for much longer after that because Jesus Murphy, that guy seems like a piece of crap. With no respect for anyone but himself. I guess you could say that he has some deep-seated issues. Anyways, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed those 4 petty revenge stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit stories. Bye!